All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. First pick. Why is Vi? Guys, why is Vi permaban or first pick in Europe? What is with Vi Prio in Europa? It's just fucking weird. Is Vi that good right now? No. Ash is up, guys. We're just going to give him Ash. Ice's favorite fucking champion is Ash. They definitely pick Ash here. Or they're going to pick Zeri. Because apparently Zeri and Vi are the two most desirable horny champs in Europe. All right, so we're smoldering into... Yep, nice. We're smoldering into Zeri.
Nico looks so damn good. Just the reliable, again, reliable CC in important matches. I will take over anything else in the league. Nico looks...
I'm sorry, this guy is not the guy you want hyping you up.
So damn good. Just the reliable, again, reliable CC in important matches. I will take over anything else.
I want Roman hyping me up, you know? Roman can hype me up. That guy, no.
I think the Nico, as you say, works well. You've already got a lot of your damage coming through in the Zeri, so just being able to enable her is more your big opportunity. Plus, realistically, you know that Adam is going to take some variant of AD damage in the top lane, whether it's an Aatrox, an Olaf, or Renekton, whatever along those lines it might be. So we'll have to see.
That guy is a hype black hole.
Here is BDS, because the clock is a ticking. You got the Smolder on the opposite side, so for KC, they have the chance to just try and play through mid-jungle, keep the pressure in the bot lane, give this motor time to scale. And if BDS,
It's not his fault the team sucks, though, so.
Definitely. I think it's
We're not going to blame Yamato, and we're not going to blame him.
Doesn't do that much damage. Post 6, once you have access to the ultimate and your support, if it is an aggressive support, has more levels, maybe an ignite. You can't put down a lot of kill pressure, but KC waiting on that support pick, trying to get as much information as they can before they decide what they want to do.
All right, so we're banning Volibear, no Renekton.
Be able to push their advantage against Smolder early on, so we'll see. BDS, do they want to save their counter pick for Cabo?
Ruru?
yeah, they are actually going to give
Unbreakable.
All right, so we're just gonna counter pick in the bot side. So they just preemptively pick Braum just in case it's like a fucking Nautilus, I guess. Oh, but surprise! It's actually R5 Olaf. You love to see it, guys. I fucking love these picks. I love me an R5 Olaf these days. R5 Olaf versus low mobility backlines. You know, Talia can't do shit to him. Vi can't do shit to him. He just runs through and fucking kills Jace and Talia and Smolder. Great pickup. You have huge amounts of CC, flanking CC, flanking CC. Actually really like BDS's comp.
for him and that kind of stuff, right? So I think this is where we will see a lot more attention of up.
Is KC, but if we want to bring them back into playoffs, this is one of 3 wins they will need to get back to back to back. You win here, then you play a tiebreaker against SK for the right to play a tiebreaker against Rogue.
Yeah, and of course it's Adam playing the Olaf too. He just gets it for free in this game, basically.
Could put KC at disadvantage. Luckily,
It's free fucking real estate.
I actually thought that was going to be so massively big brain from BDS for a second. So you can see already this word that's been placed on this top side here. This is coming through from Karmine Corp, because essentially they know, hey, we want to make sure Olaf isn't hiding in the jungle. We want to make sure Cabo Shard is able to get some vision control on this top side so we can hop in and out of these bushes and get that wave push that he needs. And BDS in response, I thought they were going to go and just hyper aggressive in that bottom side and try and invade, believing that KC were going to go for that play on the top side. But I think with Nuke, one, taking the Q start rather than taking E for the follow-up, and Labrov not being the one to set up for the play, BDS just going to back away instead.
BDS picking off, giving Sheo a bit of a leash, hoping to...
All right, here we go.
Love that jungle clear. I'm caught off guard. That is the first skin I have
Leashing
seen
for the blue.
He has hair, and it's throwing me off. He has a big, majestic ponytail, and it is messing with my brain.
Yeah, we took it all off of Mirwin and gave it to Lee Sin.
I was giving Mirwin. Locks for love, Mirwin. Good on you. Had to donate.
He looks great.
Yeah, he does. Could have a shaved head. Upset again. Oh, God. Smolder stuff. Smolder. Not good early. Scale's good. Needs to CS. Needs to hit enemy champions with ability. But in this case, if Labrov's just going to walk in and eat a bunch of free damage, you're going to feel pretty good about that one.
But I think this is a really I'm sorry to say, a cool smolder composition, because essentially what you want to do is KC, right, is play through mid and your... Oh, hang on.
Ooh, flash committed now. Q comes in from Targamas, doesn't have level 2, doesn't have the unbreakable upside, not going to be too effective, but Targamas forced to flash out. Good play from LeBron on the second engage there.
I love Turd with wings in the bot lane. Very good, very fun champion. Very interactive design, Riot Games.
Perfect for you. That's not a big win though for Targamas, who I might have to hold off because
Sheo with the setup, the follow is there, the knockback from taking the flash out to save the First blood for BDS. Well played by Nuke.
a big win.
Why doesn't everybody just in all chat, like Nook should just say "Saking these nuts"
I might have to hold off because
Sheo with the setup, the follow is there, the knockback from taking the flash out to save the gets it.
after getting that one, right, guys?
a big win though for Targamas, who I might have to hold off because
Sheo with the setup, the follow is there.
I like how Saken, you know, decides, yep, gonna flash after this. I'm not only gonna die, I need to waste my flash too.
just about able to clip him on the backside with that auto attack as well. So
Why don't you
now,
Saken these
this
nuts?
is starting to be alarm bells ringing, right? You've already lost Targamas' flash on that bot side. Easy setup then for Sheo to try and come back into that bot lane. Especially
Am I fucked up for enjoying KC losing since they benched my boy Yamato? No, that's why we all like it.
Just gonna shove in this wave. I think Sheo just there to try and support him. But really great stuff in the early game from
That's why we all love it.
Right now, the winning part of the lane, or at least where they have pressure, is top lane for Cabo, but that can fade away, and Axe connects if Lee Sin is there to follow up. Cabo's advantage can disappear in the blink of an eye. We know scaling is still the name of the game for the side of KC, but falling this far behind early on...
Please check out immediately. What new terrible emote have you made now?
Bo at least ahead in jungle CS for now. Not going to turn into a gold lead though because of the assist that Shea was able to get, but maybe he can contest this red buff pressure.
Hold on, it's not loading for me.
Careful even being here. Good damage coming in. Relentless force there as well as the denting blows, but now Nuke first on the roam. Bo has to be careful. Flash out here. Good damage ahead in jungle CS for now.
All right, so Bo actually does go in because he knows actually that he's level 4 and that, you know, basically right here, Sheo just goes back up and they see him rounding the corner. They do ping him right there. And so once Saken gets back into the mid lane, it's very interesting that Lee Sin comes back here. Okay, so Lee Sin's just covering the push out so Nook can go back and use TP. And so Vi clears both camps. And then instead of going to Scuttle, does go to Scuttle, kill Scuttle, but Sheo is just so far behind because he went to Krugs first. Oh, he sees this. That's nice. That's very nice. And he drops a ward just in case Nuke tries to roam. He knows Nuke doesn't have flash, though. Sheo has flash, but Sheo decides to, what, go back in on this?
Nuke first on the roam. Bo has to be careful, flash out. Now going through, Vault Breaker there, he does not want to hit on the Nuke. Sheo now flash out safety, but it's Nuke who's in trouble. The flick back is clean.
That's well played by Karmine Corp, honestly.
KC finding a kill on the top side.
They needed to burst that bow immediately, but they weren't able to do so. You had the push for Cabo on that top side. And
all right, I added the French. The French.
BDS coming through, but you had to play off a very short timing window here for Nuke and Sheo, and with Sheo taking so much damage early and Bo turning aggressive onto Sheo as well here with the passive proccing. Sheo has to ditch. Sheo also not able to follow up on this tiny little sonic wave that goes wide. And then Bo able to finish off the kill there. Really nice stuff from Karmine Corp working off the pushing waves.
Yeah, pretty bold play, to be honest. Sheo maybe shouldn't have been there, but the fact that they're able to...
It's a shame we won't get to use it now that they are out. There's always next split, Adanian. Plus, Vitality is still technically French.
In the meantime, Upset fully committed to his role as a scaler, as is Ice. Double Cole coming out in the bottom lane. But still,
that's why we got to use it a lot right now.
For the side of BDS, but a 300 gold lead for Bo. On the opposite side for KC, potentially something they can play around and look to leverage more, getting closer to level 6, about to tick over to level 5.
Yeah, I think they're not going to be able to do too much for Bo at the moment. I think you do want that level 6, as you say, but you need to clear your top side out before you can get that. You also would like to try and play off of getting Nuke dead in that mid lane when you hit that level 6, but I think the flash might just be up before you can really get that.
10 weeks until they play again. Good. Maybe they can get a new mid laner.
We might actually try and see him. Well, honestly, I was gonna say bot, but you don't really have a huge amount of pressure on bot side, and even if you try and go top, Adam just presses ore and the gank's dead, right?
It was good play around the top pressure that they had, though. Nice call by Bo. Very weird pathing by Sheo, though. To like still have his red buff up at that time. I guess he wanted to maximize the uptime that he would have had with red buff while he was out on the map, which is why he did the small camps first.
They were already picking the grubs earlier, anticipating they would clear topside into that option. Taken no flash from the initial play. Sonic Wave connects, but they see Bo. Don't want to overcommit here. Just continues to step in, knowing Targamas is there. Aggressive maneuver from Bo. I'm surprised BDS didn't try to turn onto the vibe, but aren't confident they have enough damage.
They didn't know where Targamas was. They just knew he'd reset, and Bo really wanted to try and get that chunk so he could play for Raptors. Most of them already gone to Sheo, but okay.
If either of those skills are connected, that might have been a very different story, but luckily Sheo gets hit by neither. Bo is still going in. Smite is there. Nuke is 6, but Bo manages to get away. Nuke
Bo's just on top of Sheo because he's a level up.
Down here, Seiken doesn't have the follow-up damage. It's over-aggressive from the side of KC.
What?
None of the abilities from either side are... Nuke is
Already gone to Sheo.
So let's take a look at this. Okay, so Seiken has WE down. This is where you walk out because you've got like a 10-second cooldown on each of those abilities. And Nuke is 6. He doesn't have flash, but he might still be able to engage upon you. He actually just misses everybody, so that's fun. Nook is actually just doesn't do shit. Oh, just trying to get some E damage down on the back line. Seiken missed both his WE combos, so they lose. But Karmine Corp should have backed off after missing the first WE, but Seiken misses them both.
Just wants to try and go for the chip damage on the terror. Don't want to try and overextend. They know that Adam is reset, so if it had really gone badly, he could have tried to move down there. Now upset, taking a little bit of damage off Weiss, but he'll be fine. He's going to go for the reset as well. Messy plays on both sides, with the mid laners whiffing on a lot of stuff, but the kill goes to BDS.
Upset has to be careful here too. Zeri has ultimate up, which is a nice little bit of burst to kick things off and a lot of movement speed. Upset, excuse me, has flash, can't get away, but will opt to stay here. Ice just going to push out the wave and back off. That was a weird one, Rob.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to watch it back.
So if Lucian is so viable, why don't LEC play it? Because they're fucking bad at it. Because it requires a lot of team-wide coordination to play Lucian well into the mid and late game. Because you need him to be in the front of the composition doing damage, and you have to actually have a brain as a team in order to do that.
Kind of a comedy of errors, to be perfectly honest.
I think the only nice thing for KC in that context is Nuke also kind of whiffed some spells as well. But ultimately,
Lucian is good.
It's like those episodes of Dragon Ball Z, you know, where you're like...
Watch Viper play Lucian and tell me it's not good.
Getting ready and charging up, and then it's like,
It gives you so much map control and objective control.
Spirit bomb and then whiff. Targamas not even gonna get the chance to Spirit bomb. Picked off. Someone knocks it aside and like hits the wall. Yeah.
Oh, Targamas.
Man, it must be tough. Must be frustrating to Spirit bomb and then whiff. Targamas.
Errors.
Just charging. Well, but ultimately,
Targamas is in river, guys. He's here for the dragon in 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Dragon Ball Z, you know, where you're like, you spend 2 hours.
It doesn't matter if Smolder, you know, it does, you know, guys, Targamas needs to be here right now, okay? It doesn't matter if Smolder's recalling. It doesn't matter if he's not actually ganking mid because Seiken's in base. It doesn't matter that Vi's on red buff. He has to be alone in the river 2.5 minutes before the Drake spawns for reasons? Reasons? Yep. He's got to be there. He's just a river man. He's just a river man with a river shield.
Yeah. Oh, Targamas. Man, it must be tough. Must be frustrating to Spirit bomb and then whiff. Targamas. Not even gonna get the chance to Spirit bomb. Picked off by the side.
Ice baby.
Stepped pretty far in. BDS just caught him.
I have no idea what he was doing.
Well, I think he just assumed that there was a recall there, or wasn't entirely sure where people were positioned on the map. Bogan.
I mean, but why? What was he accomplishing there? Let's pretend that his lanes are there. What the fuck is he accomplishing? Nothing still.
Follow-up is there, but Sheo put himself in no man's land. Call there, or wasn't entirely sure where people were positioned on the map.
And Bo, not to be outdone, guys, not to be outdone. I think he thought Seiken was going to wall in, guys. Here's my theory. I think he thinks Seiken's coming. This is the only thing that makes sense about this.
I have no idea what he was doing.
Well, I think he just assumed that there was a recall there, or wasn't entirely sure.
So he actually dodges. He uses his ult to dodge Pop Blossom. But Seiken doesn't know how to press R.
Kickback is good. Follow-up is there. But Sheo put himself in no man's land. It will not matter, however. BDS still so far ahead in the play. KC's season starting to fall apart.
Oh!
For BDS, 3 kills ahead.
I have no idea what he was doing.
Do you think G2's last losses could be a worrisome sign? No. I think G2 is still really good.
You know, Targum is completely overextending into River, and then when he dies, Bo goes, do you know what? That looked like a great idea. Now Targum goes, let me show you how it's really done, mate. And then goes in again for a
Dudes! My dudes. My dudes. Targamas. You know the Lee Sin was just here. Okay, guys. Okay. So, be Karmine Corp, okay? All right? So you're going to head back down. Now, you know Scuttle Crab is up. Sheo's right here. Do you guys think that Sheo's going to walk to Scuttle Crab to take it? And if he walks to Scuttle Crab, why would we walk into River where we know Sheo is, who's now full HP from, like, fucking taking Scuttle Crab? Okay, so he's at Scuttle Crab. Very fucking obviously at Scuttle Crab.
Nothing here really seems to make sense for what KC are trying to achieve. You know, Targum is completely overextending into River, and then when he dies, Bo goes, do you know what?
So then Targamas is like, but I am a man of the river. My feet must be wet in the lapping waves of Summoner's Rift. Jesus fucking Christ. What is Targamas doing?
This is difficult, I think it is safe to say. And while the KC fans remain endlessly passionate, endlessly supportive, you know, right now it is not panning out in the KC lineup as they get further behind. Bo now here to clear the vision. And this is
Bo actually goes into this tri-brush to clear the vision, so Targamas won't be a man of the river again. He's like, okay, Targamas, you have no reason to walk there now. I fixed your problem for you.
Sad sight. You know, you really want in these final games for support jungle to be working well, and while Targamas and Bo have often been in the same place, the plays have not really been working out.
Yeah, they've been in the same place, just opposite times.
Yep.
You know, that's the big problem, is that they both died in River, but they weren't there at the same time.
They were there together at Raptors. They just...
in spirit.
They were also united in missing...
Targamas is a man of the river. He is drawn to the water.
Like, at this point, if KC win, you
Here he comes.
momentum on your side. Yes, you have to win
Once again,
that little sliver of hope
becoming moist in the center of the rift.
You make mistakes. When top lane, which has been doing well, is about to get completely deleted, hope starts to fade away. Adam grabbing a kill, leveraging the power of that Ragnarok. Sheo already on the second spawn.
He's in the river again, guys.
In the bottom lane, taking plates, making sure that Upset cannot farm comfortably.
This is just gone from bad to worse for KC. Here comes Mom. But, Seiken?
On the way down, trying to knock up Ice. Knockback.
Okay, flashes W. Oh, I get him.
Shut down there for Seiken. The start of something for KC.
Aha, the river travels have paid off for Targamas. He's been in the North River. He's been in the South River. He's been in all the rivers of the world.
He's a minion, but I don't know what else he can do.
All right.
He is drunk deep of their clean waters. And now he is here to walk away and watch his friend die.
Something at least small for the side of KC. The shutdown was good. But, I mean, look at the bottom of your screen. It's all red. It's all in favor of BDS. And the bottom lane is getting harder. Yes, Smolder has a hidden, not so hidden scaling component of the stacks. And you can see on his picture, if you look real close, 76 at this moment in time. Not terrible, but not great. Upset's gonna need to
Doesn't matter. Got that Drake eventually, guys. We had to sacrifice many men into the river, to the river gods, in order to achieve the Drake, but we did it.
We've seen no linking up between mid-jungle. Upset, he hasn't really gotten to a position where he's really scaled to a point where he's threatening. And BDS, they've already started. Like, Dragons are going in their favor. Or sorry, well, they've started to get the Dragon stacking underway. They'll be able to play for that at the 25-minute mark, which is maybe where Smolder might have a chance to try and do something, but realistically, I think Upset a little bit too far behind at this stage. And then when you look towards the, or sorry, well, not Upset specifically, but KC a little bit too far behind, and they really want to try and play it through side lanes, right? The whole point is Cabo should have a lead in top. Saken and Bo should have been able to get a lead in mid, but they're behind. You can't play it side lanes from this position, and it means that now BDS will just get to play for a superior team fighting.
It's an angle that they have. BDS slowly pushing their vision line forward. Luckily for KC, they're
Yeah.
able to break down.
I don't think Upset is going to survive long against a ulting, ghosting, flashing Adam Olaf in these team fights. Just a little quick kick. Adam wants the kill. Oh, it belongs to Sheo.
The consolation prize of a couple extra plates. Everything now going in favor of BDS.
Yeah, I just feel bad for Cabo.
If KC Org offered you a 1-year, $1 million contract to coach KC for 2 splits, is it fully guaranteed? Because it's fully guaranteed. I absolutely take that deal. That job is free right now. I couldn't possibly do worse, right? Any improvement would be credited to me, and I get $1 million guaranteed. It's fucking free. I wouldn't be blamed if they've continued this level of performance, because now everybody knows it's not the coaches. It's fucking free. Monty is not French. He can't take the job. But I can speak conversational French, guys. The problem is I know enough French to be dangerous.
And there was no response. You can see the ball was just sitting in that bot side map.
What if this KC year makes you think winning games is what would cause you to retain or lose your job? Yeah, but that's the thing. If it's guaranteed money, the worst thing that happens is they fire me and I get the money.
You've also got the Herald that's about to spawn as well.
So I don't care.
Maybe with Labrov and Reset they can pick this up, but this is going to be a really tight timer.
Sheo clearing out the Raptor camp. We'll likely check this.
Coach for the cameras. Yep. Dude, the content would be fire.
Olaf has reset. Adam with no TP means man advantage for KC, and it looks like BDS might just give this one up. Upset on the way as well. Meanwhile, Nico split pushing in bot lane. And Labrov all the way on the bottom side of the map. Maybe once again trying to catch out Cabo as he goes for the wave.
Targamas is in the river again.
Something I don't think that really BDS had to give up.
No, I think they could have been in a better position for it, especially if Adam had actually got that top tower or positioned himself for the top tower. But now you're going to have Sheo try and match here. First, what's the name of that first time? I'm saying Guard Breaker because I'm playing too much TFT.
Stride Breaker?
Stride Breaker, thank you. It is completed for Adam. So if he gets onto any of these side laners, he'll be able to chase them down with the slow and that ghost as well. So he becomes significantly more threatening in that position. And with BDS getting first tower as well, we know the Adam Classic got pushed top, is immediately group onto mid wave and see if you can make something happen. It's going to be up in full force as well. Although I think he's just going to reset and actually swap with.
All right, Hextech Soul. If they get Hextech Soul, if BDS gets Hextech Soul, it's like so giga over. Because the procs on Hextech Soul are going to make it even easier for Olaf to kill their backline.
Starts to look hopeless. Upset. I think has had a really solid season individually, but in this game, you know, opting for the Smolder. The potential of what it could bring is there, but might not have the time to scale up.
Targamas is in the river again, guys.
Just have to watch, just has to wave clear as the rest
He hates levels.
So BDS trying to match KC.
Why does Saken have Merc treads? He's afraid because he gets constantly rooted by Nico.
Should spot at Sheo here and know that the jig is up.
Targamas backing off, Ghost popped. All
Targamas! He's wet again. He's damp. He's in the river. He's walking up. That Olaf has Ghost and ult. Why is he flashing? Why is he flashing? In what universe? In what universe after you see this? I guess he sees the wall, so he wants to get on the other side of it, but Olaf just walks through it because he has Ghost and he's ulting. Uh-huh. 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 Bo's dead. Uh-huh. Ah!
skirmish.
Nice job by BDS to read this. It was second dragon for BDS, so KC were like, okay, we have Rift Herald, let's try and use a top side, get some gold back in our favor here, something for our solo laners, but BDS just say, cool, we don't mind leaving dragon at this stage, we get the turnaround play on top side, and we can still go for dragon anyway. And that's why once they saw Shale here, they're like, oh crap, we know exactly what BDS are about to do. Great flash from Adam over the wall. Shale lands that Sonic Wave as well, which then sets up nicely to try and follow through. Shale unfortunate there, could have gotten Seiken, but nice flash from Seiken to match the kick flash from Shale. But BDS still come out massively on top.
And you can see frustration on the face of the KC coaching staff. It's hard. I mean, there's not a lot of counterplay when an Olaf is this strong. Even when you're moving in as support jungle, it's textbook. It's how you're supposed
Yeah,
to
coach,
do it.
why'd you let them R5 Olaf? It seems like that's something that many teams would do these days, but especially BDS.
But that's the thing, right? I think when we came into this game, we were like, cool, how is Bo going to look in the Vi? What's he going to be able to do? Because realistically, it had to be played for lanes, but it was more lanes playing for Bo. And without him able to capitalize on Nuke having no summoner spells available. Should be able to back away, yeah. And also then not being able to get that vision or the push control for Cabochard on the top side. BDS were just able to punish.
Kibena might as well go all in and fire this coach too and keep the same roster again. I hope he does. That's my fantasy. Why is Yamato forcing Targamas to play like this? Yeah, I know. Why is he mind controlling him? It's so weird. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, he's not?
Merciful execution. Didn't use flash in the last play over the wall. Just managed to ghost pass. I thought I saw him use it too, but he still had it, so obviously did not.
It's just that you what, bro? You what, bro? You said, huh? It's just a second you see the flick back.
He's already made playoffs. He's still just coming in.
He doesn't overcommit. Just keeps for the pressure instead.
SK
Sad.
The scene somewhere right now, gearing up for a tiebreaker, just going, oh, thank God for Adam Olaf. Because remember,
Just
again,
procs
KC
the Seraphs and leaves.
And then the winner of that plays Rogue. But if KC get knocked out here, if they lose, they're out. And then it's just SK versus Rogue for the final playoff spot. We will always play a tiebreaker for that, even if Rogue own the head-to-head.
BDS setting up for a potential dive on mid, but looks like they're just going to try and sync up with Nuke on the top side. But I think the question then becomes, like, what is this experiment for Karmine Corp going to be? Because it's been 2 splits now where we get to see some improvement, but it's clear that this is not
No, you didn't see any improvement. What the fuck are you talking about, Dagda? What improvement did you see?
this close to hitting playoffs.
How are they better?
It's kinda heartbreaking.
They're not. They're exactly the same.
Well, and I think that, again, when you look closely, you can see signs of that improvement, but when you look at the scoreboard, you can't. It's exactly the same as it was in winter. Of course, in that context, they were down and then they won the last 2. And they
Don't
were
worry, guys. Upsets at 150 stacks. By 25 minutes, he will be at 225. He's using his Q. He's getting the 5 stacks. Oh, no, he's not. Lasered. Lasered. He got 3 stacks instead.
Trying it to Worlds, but if Summer doesn't go well, then you don't have a huge amount of playtime this year.
Yeah, we changed the format slightly. I mean, placing high in summer is really important regardless of championship points, but even then, a miracle run doesn't just feel like it would be a miracle. It feels like it would be impossible for KC at this moment, at this level of performance. But
Just a sad herald.
mini clouds this split has been Smolder. And in a lot of our games, especially in the first week before the hotfix, yeah, it was just an inevitable win
Oh,
condition.
he teleported?
The Herald runs past Adam. And will charge. He's not worried about it. He wants the wave instead. Potential play on the top side here. Targamas shadowing Cabo. Bo there as well. Trying to push this wave in. Tangle bar.
Does he have numbers?
Deleted. Ball breaker forward. Now going to go under the nuke, but he's on the wrong side of the wall. Flick back is good, though. Finally, the CC layered. It looks like a good start to things, but Ice ulting, and now he's...
Yes. It's time for the dive.
Ball breaker forward. Now going
Yep. It's time for the dive. Here comes Seiken. They're going to just get the Vi Talia combo down onto Nook. Nook dies before ulting, but they're so deep that Ice is just able to use Ghost and get into this fight.
Bomb up and available. When is it going to get called in? Ice skating forward. Do they want to step up, or are they happy with what they have so far? Sonic Wave connects. Resonating strike.
Here we go. Jay has no kick. Whoops. All right, we went too far. Adam literally just runs. all the way here because he has no TP. He's got to use Ghost now.
Finally here, but the play's already fizzled. The TP out from Cabo. He knows he's dead. If he doesn't just make it to safety,
Oh, got him.
They tried to get out just before the frat bro showed up, but unfortunately for Cableshard, he got caught right as he was about to leave. Nobody wants to get caught in that conversation, but KC managed to get the pick and get on out of there.
You don't understand, man. His dad owns the dealership, and that is his entire personality.
Yo, bro,
That's the angle for your Prologue.
But hey, like, you can see here, right? Brolaf setting in the bot side, trying to get up to the top side. Kick flashed away from Bo. Could have been really nice from Shale, but they do get the bot side, trying to get up to the top. But hey, like, you can see here, right? Brolaf setting in the bot side, trying to get up to the top side. Kick flashed away from Bo.
Actually, was a nice flash by Bo on the kick.
And BDS are trying to buy time where Adam can actually get back into this fight. But KC, they're actually able to poke and prod as they start to move forward. And that's kind of what they do great with Seiken and Cableshard here. When the all-out comes through with Labrov, just able to flash away from Seiken, get the kill onto Labrov, and now the ghost comes through from Adam.
Yeah. And they've got enough burst damage to finish him off. Kawa's like, I gotta get out, man. He said something about cryptocurrency and Web3. This is not a conversation I want to participate in.
Yeah, tried to make him look at his portfolio, but honestly, I think Cableshard, I think it was a good call. The only way you get people out is if you split, otherwise Adam chases you all down. Yeah.
All right. Oh, we're not going for Drake?
So you just never
We're setting traps in the brush.
Always grinding. Passive income.
He's been awake since 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's the secret. Oh, that's a surprise, Olaf. That's not the bush you wanted to go into, but we'll die. Ice on a rampage. I would...
Not much you can do there after you queue in, because the Olaf has ult, so you can't ult him, so he just sticks to you and kills you. You don't think that he's in there because you think they're taking Drake for Soul Point.
They let him into his zone, Rob. That's the one rule. Don't let him into his zone.
And now they're in the Baron zone, and BDS going to be very, very happy about this. Still, a lot of members of KC trying to collapse here. Shao is not here. Just to be very clear, no jungler in the vicinity, and we're still going.
They're looking for a turn.
Coming from behind. KC.
Nook is a not at all suspicious melee minion. There we go. It's free. No, don't go. Just leave. BDS, just leave, just leave, just leave. You got Targamas' ult. Just leave. Very good.
The stack's about to tick over to 225, but that's a Baron buff.
No throws.
7K gold lead on the side of BDS.
And a 6 kills Zeri, who's just finished their Infinity Edge. Ice, very strong in his own regard as well. And this is the thing, I think Upset, the timer, may have just ticked on that little bit too long. KC need to find ways to get picks.
200 right now. Yeah, it's going to take him probably another minute to get all those stacks. He'll have it for the soul fight, but the edge is absolutely enormous.
Adam, as big as he is, it becomes very easy for him again to just chase down people. And that's why, like, him just showing up here is causing issues already.
All right, TP onto the bottom side, another pick onto Bo.
If it forces him again to just chase down people, and that's why, like, him just showing up here, you can then unlock Seiken to a slight bit.
Bo forgets that it's Hextech Rift.
Adam, as big as he is, it becomes very easy for him again to just chase
So they actually just set up the play because they see him Hex Flash over the wall, and we just TP. They don't even use the portal. Still, an extra bad idea because it's Hextech Rift. Because you absolutely could have seen a Hextech Rift play right there for the flank.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. But this Tribush has been the death of KC. Targamas dying there twice. Bo now once. Camaraderie there, at least in death. As BDS gain control of the red quadrant of KC's jungle. Bo looking to break down the bot lane tier 2.
Labrov zoning KC off the back here. Cabo's still trying to push in on top, so numbers advantage once again here for BDS on this bottom side of the map. Shao going to shove in mid, as BDS going to link up with him now in the mid lane. Targamas, you need to be very careful here.
Shattering Strike doesn't connect. Seiken doing his best to clear the waves. An uproar from the KC fans. unwavering, even in the face of defeat, even in the face of 2 back-to-back splits filled with despair. 220 for upset, close. Walking with a bit more confidence. It's this next wave, it's mid-wave. That's the 225, that's the execution threshold. But it's not a win the game button. You will still need a fight, an opportunity to leverage that advantage.
All right, here we go. Upset at 225. He did it. It's an 8K gold deficit. It's all coming down to the Hextech Soul fight. It doesn't matter that he hit 225 because Olaf is just going to one-shot him.
Closer, some additional armor penetration might help tear through Adam. KC fans again shouting themselves hoarse, giving it all. And what it could and seems to be KC's final day on this stage for 10 weeks. You said it.
10 weeks. Get fucked. Get out.
You can adjust, you can come back stronger. But for the players in this lineup, it's despair, knowing you have to be so far away from the competitive game for so long.
That's the thing.
Okay, here we go.
Push it here and then look to establish all this vision in this quadrant, and then you can just play for your position on towards those towers. Although with Dragon and 50,
No, no, Dagda. They're just going to go for Soul.
catch people as you move
Yeah.
towards here, instead. But it's the same idea, right? Is just continue this push, keep yourself in check, and Adam, yeah, he's going to reset as well. So it is going to be the Dragon fight coming through here for Soul. And for KC, entering to bot side is always so risky, because if you lose the fight, Ice is already shoving in mid, and it makes it so hard to actually try and contest. And even if, you know, BDS give up Dragon...
All right, here we go. The moment of truth for Karmine Corp. Everything on the line. Upset.
Cool, it's
225 stacks.
KC, whereas they just crack your base.
It's so hard for KC to find a
How do you protect him in the back line? Against Adam's Olaf. Adam's here. They see him on the flank. Here we go. There's no turret there.
to buy more time again for
He used his stride breaker to clear the wave. Oh my god, he's gonna get... Nope, they decide not to queue him. That's probably smart. He's level 16. He's super scary.
could make the difference in the fight. TP down, there's a top wave. But of course they know Adam doesn't have TP. KC moving in for the play. Ice clearing out.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Adam on the flank. They're gonna see it, but it doesn't matter if they see it.
Nuke wasn't spot on the ward. It's actually been blocked out by a control ward. So
Nuke is a wolf.
move into position here. Adam
over
spot.
the wall.
Adam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No one objective bounty. Cow manages to take the Drake. And now there's an Olaf trying to tear his way through the backside. The execute isn't enough.
Uh-oh.
Onto somebody. He needs to do anything, but he's been isolated. He's been pushed.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because Upset doesn't do anything.
And now there's an Olaf trying to tear his way through
Upset's like,
the backside.
I'm out.
Cannot get into the fight. He needs to
I'm out.
somebody. He needs to do anything, but he's been isolated. He's been pushed back. The miracle steal is not enough. The kickback from Sheo is clean. It's a triple from Cabo. They'll finish the job right here. But BDS
Oh, that's the end of the game.
not gonna go home empty-handed.
At least they got the Drake though, right, guys?
Will find themselves going home exactly that. Nothing to pick up.
And now there's
By a control ward. So Nuke
It's actually hilarious.
into position here. Adam
So they do actually use
recognize the wolf now. Upset
the Hex
retreat.
Gate.
Drake takes
Is Adam Upset's like over. He's like, okay, oh, I'll just kill everybody else then. Cabashard and Saken are right here. It's free. Let's show it, show.
It's a triple from Cabo. They look to finish the job right here. It started all right, but BDS not gonna go home empty-handed.
But KC will find themselves going home exactly that. Nothing to pick up as BDS will trump them in their place and deny them.
Yeah, Upset had to E the wall there, otherwise he was dead. Guys, there's nothing good about, like, basically right here, they actually just don't have anybody who is watching the flank. So when Adam and Nook come in, like, Bo does the right thing,
Now Upset retreat.
but Upset actually has to E the wall. But this is a factor of them being super far behind, guys. I mean, what are they supposed to do? What is Upset supposed to do? If he stays, he dies.
They look to finish the job right here. It started all right, but BDS.
It's actually been blocked out by a control ward. So Nuke trying to see if he can move into position here.
Adam over the wall. They recognize the wolf now. Upset retreating. The Drake taken. No, an objective bounty.
They even got ice trapped behind this wall, guys. They even got ice trapped behind this wall. They're too far ahead. You know, they prevented the Nico flank. They trapped ice behind the wall. What are you supposed to do?
It's a triple from Cabo. They look to finish the job right here. It started all right, but BDS not. And now there's an Olaf trying to tear.
So Nuke trying to see if he can move into position here.
Adam over the wall. They recognize the wolf now. Upset retreating. The Drake taken. No, an objective bounty. Cabo manages to take the Drake. And now there's an Olaf trying to tear his way through the backside. The execute isn't enough. Upset cannot get into the fight. He needs to flap onto somebody. He needs to.
Their comp is actually just shit, guys, at this point in the game with this kind of, with, you know, when, if they're playing into you and you can actually poke with Jace or get hit Qs with Smolder, but if you're trying to move in to take an objective, the engage is way too good. I mean, like we said beforehand, like Rel, Nico, Lee Sin, and then a ghosting, ulting Olaf, you can't protect the backline. This composition is very good. I mean, really the answer here, guys, is not about how Upset played. It's the fact that we got to see a fucking R5 Olaf just absolutely dominate. Like, the real problem was the draft. Right? The real problem was the draft.
For the second split in the row, KC will finish 2-7. SK and Rogue will play our only time.
But terrible, terrible game. Yeah, first pick Vi. First pick Vi. I mean, look at this draft. It's just fucking so bad. The R5 Olaf. I mean, it's Adam. Like, dude. You blind the Braum. But there were so many mistakes in this game. Olaf was huge. Remember, Ice, who was mega fed on Zeri, wasn't even part of that fight. Yeah, Yamato was the problem. All right, guys, I think that's enough for me for